Hey friends, I'm going to redo these coasters I have. They are ceramic and they're looking pretty hit. So I'm putting a coat of Dixie Belle Slick Stick on them. I dry in between really good. And then I'm going to come back in with some Dixie Belle in the color Drop Cloth. And I'm going to give that a good coat. I actually do 2 coats of this because they're coasters and they're going to get a lot of wear. So I do the tops and the sides. And then I dry that very well. And then I'm going to take my IOD stamps. The stamp set is called Crockery. Most of these haven't been used yet, so I'm going to move the coasters out of the way, and I'm going to take my Gator sander with some fine grit sandpaper, and I'm going to sand them so that the ink will adhere, stick into there. I'm using my Tim Ranger Archival ink in the permanent waterproof black, and I'm putting my stamp pad on there, and I'm placing them onto my coasters. Once you put the stamp on, do not, always leave one hand on it at all times because you don't want it to move around. Look how good that turns out. And here I'm taking another one. And I know this one's a little big, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I think it looks cute anyway. It doesn't have to be the perfect size. I apologize if you hear my dog bark because, there's squirrels out in the yard and they're not allowed to be. So now once I'm done with that and I dry the ink on it, I'm taking my Rust-Oleum Clear Matte and I'm brushing. I do 2 coats of that. And then I dry it real good. There we go. I show you 2 of them. I do the top and the sides. And now we're going to take the Pentart Fine Line Crackle. Component 1 is going on now. I'm using a soft bristle brush and I'm putting a nice even coat on, making sure I go to the edges and everything. And then I dry that very well. Ideally, you're supposed to let that dry on its own, but I did dry it with my heat tool, and I'm not touching it there. I'm just putting my hand over it to see how hot it is because that ceramic holds heat. So after I let that cool for a little bit, I take component 2, and again I'm putting that on in a nice even coat with a soft bristle brush, and I'm drying it here, and you'll see the crackles start to happen. Once that's cooled off, then I take my Pentart Antique Paste in the color Umber. You guys, this color, I love this stuff. I'd never used it before she sent it to me. And I'm just taking a brush and I'm working that paste into all the cracks, all the crackle. And you'll see me here real quick. I'm going to show you. I'm going to buff it off with the t-shirt. And look at this, you guys. A brand new set of coasters. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your night. Bye.